The assumption that owning is always better than renting went out the window during the housing collapse. Homeownership was once thought to be a no-brainer, in large part due to the assumption that housing prices would always go up. Now you have to look at the math in order to determine whether you should buy or rent. One of the best ways to figure this out is to look at the ratio of home prices to the rents of comparable properties in your city. If you can buy a home for less than 20 times the annual rent, then it may be a good idea. Otherwise, renting is almost always a better deal. Many cities saw price-to-rent ratios well over 20 during the housing bubble. But as home prices have fallen and rental demand increased, things have readjusted. Now homeownership is a money saver in most areas of the U.S. In Chicago, you should definitely buy. Home prices are less than 10 times annual rents there. Miami, Dallas, and Houston also have price-to-rent ratios below 10, ideal for homeownership. Home prices in New York City are 14 times annual rents. Boston and DC are in this range too. If you live in one of these markets, it may be time to buy. But you may want to keep renting if you live in California. Properties for sale are expensive relative to rentals. Price-to-rent ratios in San Jose, inside Silicon Valley, are above 20 times the annual rent for the same property. Here, the interest on your mortgage will likely cost you more than your rent at a comparable property. San Francisco and LA are right near the cutoff, so buying and renting will have similar costs. So to review, buy a home if you're in New York City, Boston, Chicago, DC, Miami, Dallas, or Houston. Rent if you live in Silicon Valley.